Did you know that there was an African king who was so rich that when he traveled, the amount of wealth he gave away disrupted whole economies? Welcome to the story of the Mali Kingdom, one of the greatest African civilizations in history. Together, we will learn about the establishment of the kingdom, the rule of Mansa Musa, one of the wealthiest people of all time, and finally, we will look at the fall of Mali. If you enjoy videos like this, please like and subscribe for more. Now, let's get into the video. Sundiata Keita, known as the Lion Prince, emerged as the first ruler of the Mali Empire. Reigning from 1235 CE to 1255 CE, he was born into the noble lineage of the Malinke people early in the 13th century, and his life was deeply intertwined with the kingdom of Kangaba, part of the then powerful Ghana Empire in West Africa. Significant health challenges impacted Sundiata's childhood, but this condition may have been the reason he was spared when his brothers fell victim to the rulers of Ghana. Sundiata initiated a rebellion by challenging the Ghana Empire's trade impositions on the Malinke. He successfully rallied various West African groups to oppose Ghana's king. The turning point in this conflict was the decisive Battle of Kirina in 1235 CE, where Sundiata triumphed. Following this victory, his generals embarked on further conquest, laying the foundation for what Sundiata would name the Mali Empire, destined to become one of the wealthiest empires of its time. In the wake of his victory, Sundiata chose to rebuild the ravaged city of Niani near the Sankarini River. This location quickly became a vital nexus for African and Arab traders. The empire's prosperity soared, fueled by its strategic control of key trade routes and abundant resources of gold and copper. Under Sundiata Keita's leadership, the Mali Empire instituted the Mandan Charter, also known as the Kurukan Fuga. This groundbreaking charter, passed down orally through generations of Malinke, emphasized principles like peace in a diverse nation, the abolition of slavery, education, and food security. The legacy of Sundiata Keita is also preserved in a rich tapestry of oral stories and legends, some of which offer contrasting views to written historical accounts. His religious beliefs in particular are a subject of scholarly debate. While some sources, influenced by the presence of Arab traders, suggest that Keita might have converted to Islam, others, rooted in oral tradition, depict him as a practitioner of traditional Malinke religion, possibly blending Islamic practices to better engage with Muslim merchants. This duality in religious practice might have been an administrative strategy, aligning him both with the Muslim merchant class and the broader Malinke populace. The true nature of Keita's faith remains a fascinating enigma. Sundiata Keita's death in 1255 remains shrouded in mystery, with some sources suggesting an accidental cause. His legacy, however, is indisputable. Keita is celebrated in a vast oral storytelling tradition that elevates him to a near-mythic status. The empire he established not only ranked among the world's wealthiest, but also gave rise to illustrious descendants like Mansa Musa, one of the richest individuals in history. Mansa Musa, or Musa I of Mali, governed the Mali kingdom from 1312 to 1337. His reign saw Mali become one of Africa's wealthiest kingdoms, and Mansa Musa himself was counted among the world's richest individuals. The Mali Empire, under his rule, spanned a vast area that includes parts of present-day Mali, Senegal, the Gambia, Guinea, Niger, Nigeria, Chad, Mauritania, and Burkina Faso. Mansa Musa transformed cities such as Timbuktu and Gao into significant cultural and educational hubs, enlisting architects from across Africa and the Middle East to construct new buildings and mosques, thereby turning Mali into a prominent center of Islamic learning and culture. Mansa Musa ascended to power after the previous ruler, Abu Bakr II, embarked on an ambitious oceanic exploration with a fleet of ships and disappeared. Inheriting a kingdom already flourishing through trade, Mansa Musa expanded it further, enhancing Mali's status as Africa's wealthiest kingdom. The empire's riches were bolstered by substantial salt and gold mines, along with the trade of elephant ivory. Mansa Musa's pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324 significantly raised Mali's profile on the global stage. His journey through Egypt was remarkable. Arab historians of the era reported that his entourage included tens of thousands of individuals and dozens of camels, each carrying 136 kilograms of gold. His lavish spending and generous gifts in Cairo caused such an influx of gold that its value plummeted in Egypt for the next dozen years. This display of wealth was so impressive that it reached European shores, with Mansa Musa depicted in the Catalan Atlas of 1375 by Spanish cartographers, sitting on a throne with a nugget of gold and a golden staff, symbolizing his immense wealth. Following his return from Mecca, Mansa Musa focused on enhancing his empire's cultural and educational infrastructure. He commissioned the construction of mosques and significant public buildings in cities like Gao and Timbuktu, with the latter becoming a preeminent Islamic academic center in the 14th century. He invited architects and scholars from across the Islamic world to Mali, elevating its reputation even further. Under his leadership, the Mali Empire reached its peak, flourishing as a bustling and wealthy realm. He passed away in 1337 and was succeeded by his sons. While his empire eventually declined, his influence persisted. Mansa Musa remains a symbol of extraordinary wealth in the global consciousness. It is important to remember that his legacy is multifaceted, encompassing not only his riches, but also his deep Islamic faith and his encouragement of learning through his patronage of Mali's cultural and educational institutions. After the demise of Mansa Musa around 1337, the Mali Empire, once a beacon of wealth and culture in Africa, began to see a gradual decline in its influence and power. The empire's decline was not immediate, but was marked by a series of setbacks and challenges that slowly eroded its dominance in the region. The commercial prosperity that Mali had enjoyed for centuries started to diminish as new trade centers emerged in Africa. These emerging hubs began to attract the lucrative trade in gold, salt, and other commodities that had once been the cornerstone of Mali's economic strength. The shift in trade routes and centers significantly impacted Mali's wealth and its ability to exert influence over the region. Additionally, the period following Mansa Musa's reign was characterized by less capable leadership. The rulers who succeeded him lacked his administrative skill and vision, leading to a weakening of the central authority that had held the empire together. This decline in effective governance created a vacuum that was further exacerbated by internal discord and civil wars. The infighting among the nobility and the struggle for power detracted from the empire's ability to manage external threats and maintain its territorial integrity. The internal turmoil within the Mali Empire provided an opportunity for the rising Songhay Empire to expand its influence. By the late 15th century, the Songhay, under leaders like Soni Ali and Askia Muhammad, had grown in power and territory, gradually encroaching upon and conquering large swathes of the Mali Empire. The once great Mali Empire, which had stretched across vast areas of West Africa, was significantly reduced in size and influence, overshadowed by the burgeoning Songhay Empire. By the 17th century, the situation had evolved further. The region, once the heartland of the Mali Empire, came under the control of the Moroccan Empire. The Moroccans, attracted by the rich gold mines of West Africa, invaded the region, further diminishing the remnants of Mali's power. The invasion by the Moroccan forces, equipped with firearms, marked a significant shift in the balance of power in the region and signaled the end of the Mali Empire as a dominant force in West Africa. Thus, the Mali Empire, which had once been a symbol of wealth, culture, and power, faded into history. Its legacy, however, particularly in terms of its contributions to African culture, trade, and governance, continued to influence the region and the broader historical narrative of West Africa. The story of the Mali Empire is not solely a story of wealth and power, but a testament to African ingenuity, ambition, and the complex factors that shape the rise and fall of great civilizations. I hope you learned something new today. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more.